Hello everyone, I'm not dead yet, here with a different hairstyle this time because the usual one where I spike it up takes a lot of time to do, and I just don't have the time right now. It is 10 o'clock at night. But Remington released a third video addressing the whole stealing recipes thing, the Anna bars, and the Mogcast. And I'm here to just give my thoughts on his apology as a whole. So what did I think of it? Honestly speaking, I really liked it. And I came in incredibly closed-minded. I was very, very upset at Remington James because the things that he said on the 16th episode of the Mogcast literally disgusted me. I was disgusted with him, and the things that he said, mainly about the Iron Musket, who was supposed to be his really close friend, made my stomach turn, and I mean that very literally. Also making fun of Ethan, calling him Mr. 3000 subs, really rubbed me the wrong way, because to me it felt like he was showing off his ego and putting himself above everybody else. However, in this apology video, not only is Remington James incredibly sincere, in my opinion. I made jokes about him not being able to look at the camera in his first apology video. However, in this one, he almost never breaks eye contact, and he talks about the mistakes that he's made, and it almost looks like he's about to cry. And then he talked about how he did let his ego take control of him, how he did kind of shut everybody out, how he did become paranoid, how he did let it all kind of escape him, and he got overwhelmed, and that is why he did all of those things. And honestly speaking, I relate heavily to that. If you've watched my video on the whole Joffrey copy strike situation, you will understand. I touch upon it a little bit there, but I personally can understand letting your ego get the better of you and becoming paranoid and becoming an asshole and kind of pushing everyone away. It is a very cold, dark, and lonely road to walk down that only leads to a colder, darker, and lonelier place, and there are very, very few feelings worse than kind of looking around you and going, where the hell did everybody go? And then realizing that the reason everyone is gone is you, and that you have no one to blame but the man looking back at you in the mirror. That is a terrible thing to experience. However, it seems to be really good that Remington James has realized that and has taken the first steps to walk down a much brighter path. And I think with this, he has the possibility to become probably the biggest inspiration success story in the entirety of the anabolic community. We witnessed his rise, his almost fall, and then his ability to rise from those mistakes and be better, become more. And honestly speaking, that's what I'm about. That is what this channel is about. It's about rising above past mistakes to become something that you never thought you ever could be. That's what boxing represents to me. But there's one thing I want us to remember when it comes to not only Remington James's apology, but to just people in general, and that is talk is incredibly cheap. Even if Remington James is incredibly sincere in this apology, which I truly do believe he is, old habits die hard. It's why in that video on the Greg copy strike situation, I mentioned the fact that you need to continuously keep yourself in check, or else you risk falling back into your old habits. So I do not think, as much as I do like Remington James's apology, as much as I do accept it, I do not fully trust Remington James yet. I think that he has to earn that trust back, and he seems willing to do it, which is great. He talked about people working with people to help give the original creators credit, which I think is amazing. And on top of that, he said if you have anything you want to talk to him about or you want to give him suggestions, feel free to email him, which is great. He is not only taking the first step into redemption, but he seems to be continuing to walk down that path. Now, as much as I want to say he's going to walk down that path, we cannot say for certain just yet. This is not me hating on him, this is me being realistic. It is the only person who can decide whether or not he truly rises above this is Remington James himself, and all we can really do is support him along the way. There is nothing I would love more than to make another video to add to my People Who Have Proved Me Wrong playlist. I am not going to... I was originally considering making this a Remington James Prove Me Wrong video, but I do not want to jump the gun just yet, as excited as I am that he apologized in the way that he did. Maybe in the months that go by, as Remington James puts an effort in to improve and really be a part of the community and really become that figure that he said he wanted to become, when that happens, I will make that video. And hey, maybe you as the audience can help me decide when that is. Maybe, you know, a month or two down the line, you can start saying, hey, remember when you said you'd make that video on Remington James? I think it's time, and I'll make it. In terms of emailing Remington James, because that is the big thing he said, the big thing he said that he was going to do to help engage with the community, I actually did that. Because I, as of now, am currently still blocked by him, but I sent him an email in an attempt to get unblocked. I will read you exactly what I said. So here is what I said. Hey Rem, I am not dead yet. I'm the guy that you blocked on Instagram because I called you a fucking liar on my story and Greg reposted it. What a way to start, eh? I have also made 3 videos on the situation, one of which was featured in the Iron Musket's second reaction video. I just watched your apology and I wanted to say you swayed me. I went in pretty upset with you because of the things you said about Musket on the Mogcast, but at the end of the video you made me believe that you were being sincere in your apology. I wanted to send you this email in the hopes of extending the hand of friendship as well as give you some advice. Because while I believe your apology was genuine, talk is very cheap, and I believe you are going to have to work to earn back my trust, the trust of your viewers, and the trust of the friends that you hurt. I have been in a similar position to you in the past, and I just wanted to let you know that I truly do believe you can make a change and become a truly inspiring figure in the community. That's kind of a big theme on my channel, rising above past mistakes in order to become something greater and build a tomorrow for yourself, even if you don't believe you have one. I think a big multi-collab between you, me, Musket, Exercise for Cheat Meals, and Ethan Harold would be really cool, and I think the viewers would love that. I want to end this email by simply asking you to be unblocked by you, as it would be nice to talk to you via DMs, and I plan to make a video where I say pretty much exactly what I said to you here to my audience, and I would like to tag you directly on Instagram when it releases. Best regards, not dead yet. So, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. To quickly summarize, I think his apology was great. It was genuine. I do believe it's genuine. However, I do want to stress that it's important to not forget everything that came before and recognize that even if he does genuinely mean well, it is very easy for people to slip back into old habits, and it's up to RJ himself as well as the whole community to ensure to hold him accountable and to ensure that he continues to walk down the path that he wants to walk down. But I also want to put a bit of a disclaimer saying that I haven't really talked to anybody involved who have probably been directly messaged by Remington James. Again, I'm blocked, and this video is coming out way sooner than I expected it to because things seem to be moving more than I expected it to. So if people trust... If there's some of the people more directly involved with Remington trust him more than I do, they probably have their reasons. I would like to end this video off by addressing my sign-off directly to Remington James himself, because like I said in my email, I believe currently at this moment he is the person that embodies it the most. So Remington, hello, I am not dead yet, and you certainly are not either. So chin up, man. There's always a tomorrow waiting for you.